Hello friends, welcome to another video of Chartmojo. And we can see on Friday there was some surprising move from Nifty, and it was because of weak IT result, or we can say not weak IT result. The future guidance was weak. We can see in fee there was a good 8 to 9% cut due to the weaker guidance. Now we all know that stocks like to calculate the earning of counter. Okay, they like to discount the earning for next 1 to 2 years, and that's why because of weaker guidance we have seen a fall in the IT. With fall in the IT, we also saw that Bank Nifty was the one that was able to able to stop massive fall in Nifty. We will see the chart now. Right now for the next trading session, okay, if you remember we were discussing about 750 level. Okay, 19750 level was quite important level for us, and on Friday we saw that in intraday 19750 was taken out. Then we saw there was a good pullback. Then again in the later half we saw that Nifty tried to breach the same level and touch 19700. Okay, and then again a little bit of reversal. So kind of market was in a sideways channel. Okay, like this. Let me show you on the hourly chart, and here you will understand it better. This is the hourly chart right now. Okay, not hourly. Let me go to 5-minute chart. Okay, let me reset this chart, and here you can see the zigzag form. Okay, here I was expecting when this 1950 level was taken out at this point, I was thinking that at least 50 points should come very quick, but there was a reversal. Our SL was taken out, but then again it went down. So definitely, we are now seeing that market might try to go down or consolidate here at this point. Apart from that, Reliance results were also there. That was not good. We will look how market will react on that. So I'm expecting that for the next trading session, if 19700 is taken out, okay, then definitely one can play for 19600. Okay, this level. So 19700, if it goes down, you can play for 600 and 550. These are the two level one can play for. Okay, on the next trading session. If I talk about making long position, then I would say it is better to avoid the next trading session. You should wait for one trading session, then you will think of going long. Okay, now looking at Bank Nifty chart, this is the Bank Nifty chart. Definitely a strong chart. Here you can see a doji kind of candlestick formation which has been formed, and still it ended up closing in green, which means a little bit positive. Okay, to make a long position on Bank Nifty, you should wait for 46,400 level. If it is taken out, then one can play for 46,700 and 4700 or 47,000. Okay, 46,700 and 47,000. On the lower side, wait for 45,500 level. Why? Because this level would act as a COP level, where earlier this level was acting as a resistance, now should act as a support. And if 45,500 is taken out, then would like to play on the downside. In between, it is better one can avoid or try to play on 5 and 15 minutes chart. Moving towards the Dow chart, Dow is looking very good. Now, this weakness on Nifty is due to our own factor. Here you can see a very good rally from past 2 weeks in Dow. Here, this is the very nice rally. 35,000 is also taken out. We are seeing follow up buying above 35,000 level. So the the stance from the global market is bullish, but because of our weaker earning results, we are seeing that there is a fall. Now that can be temporary. I'm not expecting any big fall, but definitely because the market was going in one way, it was in uptrend. Definitely there should be some consolidation or minor correction. That's it. Okay. Now looking at Brent is trying to give a breakout. 82 is the level. if Brent now is able to take out 82 level, then there would be a confirmed breakout from this falling trend line, okay, falling resistance line, and we would see Brent heading towards 85 level, okay. It is fine. It won't affect equity. Now LNT, a very good move from LNT. We have discussed in our last session. We were studying this counter, and what we saw, we have saw that there was a very strong pullback. The pullback was because of separating line. See this, here is the pattern I have marked, and it was clearly seen that a very strong reversal at that zone, which indicates a very strong buyer. Now there was a news on this counter, because of which there was a gap up opening. This is nothing but now your breakaway gap. This was the resistance, and then with a breakaway gap, a bullish open Marubozu candle has been formed here, which means a very good sign, of strength in this counter. One can continue to, hold this counter if they are having, because we can see clear technical signs here of uptrend. Now, we were expecting for intraday a kind of 50 to 80 points of movement that was seen there. So this study went right here on LNT. Let us loop in this. There was no trigger here because the high of this candle and this candle are one and the same. If you will check, both the candle are having same high. It has formed a tweezer candle at the top, okay. But we will wait for the green candle high. One can then take trade accordingly. Now this is Linde India chart. Here we can see it is also not giving any breakout. It has not given any breakout, and it is not showing any sign, okay, on that day, because it has shown a reversal from this resistance level, okay. I will wait for this resistance level to get cleared out. That will be the sign for us. If you remember in our video, I was discussing about that level. So again, this is kind of a, no trigger point here. So let us move on to our next counter, which we were discussing. That was Indian Overseas Bank. Now here, if someone was playing for intraday, then definitely in intraday we like to put small stop loss. Then their stop loss will definitely get hit. But for positional, I am still sticking with the counter. Okay, so this study went wrong here, but definitely for positional, I will wait, and I think this should act good in the positional time frame. So let us move towards our two counter that I am looking for the next trading session. Now because of this result, there can be some confusion. That's why we are restricting ourselves with two counters. Okay, now number one is PVR. If we see PVR, definitely it is trying to breach its COP level here. This was the support, and this became resistance here. When this was taken out, immediately next candle pulled the counter down. Again we can see a breakout, and I would like to wait for 1520 level. Okay, if this counter goes above 1520 level, then I think at least this counter should hit its previous swing high. Okay, so definitely if 1520 is taken out, previous swing high comes near 1560 to 70 level. Okay, and for some positional move, one can expect at least the higher swing highs. Okay, that is 1600 level and 1650 kind of a level. Okay, these can be achieved here. One thing you should be clear on PVR counter is these kind of counter are little bit illiquid, and these kind of counter shows quick move. Okay, so one should be aware of that. And let us move toward Jubilant Food. This is our next counter. Now look at this chart pattern. Okay, one thing is there. Okay, here you can see the good amount of volatility that was during result date. Okay, after result we can see 3 to 4 candle were with with good wick. You can see here, these are the wicks, which is definitely showing volatility. Their intraday range was very high. Now we can see a flag pattern emergence here. See, I have drawn here, and we got a breakdown on Friday's session. One should wait for 460. If this counter goes below 460, definitely one can plan till 450 and 445 level. Not more than that. Why? I can see here there were some strong buyers and seller. We can see volume as well during earning. There was strong buyer and seller, because of which there was high volatility in the intraday. So definitely, one, we are looking at PVR. Okay, we think if there is a breakout, it should try to go up. Here, if there is a breakdown, it should try to go down. So only two counter because there is good volatility. So guys, this is it. I hope you are liking our content. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe. Till then, take care. I will meet you in our next video.